Hello, friends. Back with my second ever retrieval from PSA grade reveal. I sent in 60 cards, and I'm actually getting back 58 cards because two of them I sold to PSA while they had them. One of them was a Walter Payton, like 2024 or something like that, tops whatever Galaxy. I apologize, I don't have that info in front of me, but it was basically a $25 whatnot pull, and it came back as a PSA 8 or 9. I don't recall. It was definitely not a 10, and they offered me like $150 for it. So I took it. What can I say? The other one was actually a whatnot givey that I got for free, which was a Derrick Henry Color Blast. Again, I don't recall what year. Definitely not older than 2024, and they offered like 80 or $100 for that. So I took it. It supplanted the cost of grading those two cards plus a couple others. Long story short, I got 48 cards back. And full disclosure, I wasn't sure what this package was because I mailed it off to California, and this came in from Boca Raton. Granted, I sent these in December, and I got them back today. So I did open this up just to see that, and then I immediately stopped. This one's still sealed. I probably should open up the smaller one first. Doesn't matter. Anyways, here we go. A lot of these cards, disclosure-wise, I had purchased myself on box breaks back during the pandemic, and I sleeved some of them, didn't sleeve others, put them in long boxes. It was what it was. And then when I finally got into PSA grading is when I went back and evaluated stuff. Got a lot of feedback on my last grading video of why did you grade that card's worthless. It was what it was. I certainly learned stuff from that experience. However, this was sitting before I learned from my first experience, so probably getting a lot of the same feedback. That's okay. All feedback is positive to me. I have learned lessons. I didn't wipe these cards down before I sent them. This was my second go without learning anything. So this is new to everybody. So, and I honestly don't remember everything that's in here. I saw the grades, of course, because they offered money on some stuff, but we'll still go through it and see what we get. All right, starting off, didn't even know what this was going to be. Jalen Hurts, I think this is 2021. Oh, this is not a rookie. Came back as a 9. Kind of a cool card, die cut, whatever, but it's 2021. Jalen Hurts Contenders. Came back as a 9. I don't remember the offers on a lot of this stuff. Some of them I may or may not remember the offers on. Oh, there we go. Cool. I didn't realize that was even whatever. I don't remember getting a big offer on this one, but was what it was. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time. There's a lot of cards to go through, so we're going to go through them pretty quick. Spencer Rattler, 6. I don't see what's wrong with it. Again, I didn't wipe it down. Looking at those corners, yeah, it's a relic card, but seriously, a 6. I don't know what I did to deserve that. Yeah, I did see some of these grades, but this is definitely the first time I'm seeing them physically in person. And I don't see what's wrong with this. It is what it is. It's a Spencer Rattler, but 6 seems kind of egregious. Whatever. I definitely got an offer on this one, and it was high. It was 200 something. I did not take the offer. I am not the world's biggest fan of Shedeur Sanders, but hey, I'll give him a shot. And this one's graded, serialed, rookie patch auto, quad patch. Not the world's best patches, mostly white, but still kind of cool. Like I say, they offered me 200 something. I figured I'd give the kid a chance. We'll see. Did I make a mistake? I don't know. Time will tell. But it is what it is. Got an Jackson Dart. Again, an 8. I had an 8 on that Shedeur. I'm not going to go through every card that I'm going to complain about. I think this is a cool card, though. Not a fan of it being an 8. Pandora Blue. I don't recall if this is numbered or not. Oh, there it is. Yep. Cool. $199. Still a good card. Hope the kid does great. I've got some cards of his. I've got him on my fantasy football team. Drafted him pretty late, and he's probably gonna be a keeper next year. This I got off of Whatnot on Hit Lab Breaks. Shout out to those guys. I'm a big fan of that channel. They're also Texas-based like me. This was I want to say one of their Nebula cards. I think it was a Nebula card. If you're familiar with Hit Lab Breaks at all, but it's an Iron Mike. It's a $6.99. Got a PSA 9 off of this, right? They sent it to me in a magnetic holder. I'm pretty sure I didn't wipe it down, and I've submitted it to PSA the way that I submit every other card, so it came back as a 9. So again, shout out to HitLab Breaks. They weren't trying to pawn off something that they thought was crap anyways, and so I'll tag these guys in the video. Again, big fan, like what they do, appreciate the card, guys. I have no idea what that Mike Tyson's work. I just did that because I'm a fan of Iron Mike, so what are you going to do? Another Tyler show, again, you know, I sent these back in December. League was still going. This was still a cool card. Betting on the kid's future. Honestly, don't remember how he finished in the league. But PSA 9. I'm not going to go over every little card, but it's a 9. I don't know. No complaints. Certainly, obviously, everybody wants a 10. What do we got here? Spencer Rattler, number 9. Again. I don't know. Rookie auto. What are you going to do? Not numbered. Yeah, rookie base auto. Oh, this is blue. Oh, there it is. Sorry, it is numbered. My apologies. There we go. Out of 50. So come on, Spencer. He is a Sooner. I'm a Longhorns fan. It is what it is. But hey, we're talking money now. CJ Stroud got our first 10. Man, again, I sent this in before the playoffs happened. I still have hope for him, but he should not have played the second half of that game against the Patriots. I said what I said, and I still stand by that. Could have put in, I already forgot his name, Malik Willis, whoever it was, anybody but him in the second half of that game. He had gave up, and ouch. Still room for him to grow. I like CJ Stroud. I'm a Texans fan. Come on, buddy. Pat Bryant, Gold Ice. I believe this is numbered to 10. Yeah, it is. And PSA 10, no complaints. Numbered to 10. If you know me, I'm a quarterback guy, but again, this was a whatnot pull. I don't remember what channel I got it from. My days of whatnot pulling other than HitLab are done, by the way. But anyways, I like HitLab, but I don't remember where I got this card exactly. But it's a beaut. Came back PSA 10. Come on, Pat Bryant. Have a great year. Get a Super Bowl MVP. I will gladly cash in, just being very honest. AJ Dillon Ice. Probably a whatnot pull. Hey, but it's a PSA 10. We'll take it. Again, not a quarterback, but it was a good-looking card. I don't see a serial on it. Looking for the glare. Nope, still a beaut. It's a 10. We like 10s. We'll take 10s. RJ Harvey. Ow, 7. I might have pulled this card myself, which, let's get in there. I mean, maybe Nubby on that corner, maybe. And I'm not an expert, man. I'm looking at corners. I'm not even really looking at centering, but I would hope a card coming out of a pack, I would think corners would be what you would really need to be worried about. Because I would expect the centering to come in from the factory. This looks fine. I mean, I'm not an expert. Maybe it's a little thin on the left side, but I mean, I guess it is a little thin on the left side and top and bottom. Like this corner's a little fatter, but 7, dude. I guess, that is true. I should have known it was not going to come back as a 10 looking at it now. Admittedly, I didn't back in December. I have submitted a whole bunch of cards since then. I wipe them down. I literally scan them in Gemini and have it measure the edges and stuff and look at the corners for me. This was my learning phase. Could have done better. Feel free to comment on that and back me up or maybe say I'm cool, whatever, I don't know. This was one of almost the very first cards I pulled off of Whatnot. This was one of the canceled guys. Not a fan of those channels. There's so many of them now anyways, I couldn't even call out which one it was. Canceled Breaks would be my guess. This was months ago. Not a fan of those guys. I don't like them. I'm not going to get into it, but anyways, it was a Zebra, my first ever Zebra Shock. Boom, boom, boom. Obviously pulled out of a retail pack. Came back as an 8. Probably give it to a friend of mine who's way too much of a Raiders fan. But it is what it is. I don't know. I hand out a lot of these cards for who knows why. Here we go. Running back. Rookie auto. Came back at 10. No complaints. Not really a Dolphins fan, but hey, we like autos. We like rookies. We like 10s. We'll take... This one I did pull myself. I went on a little splurge and bought some 2020 packs. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl champion. What are you going to do? Clearly Don Russ came back at 9. No complaints. Cool looking card. Not base. So it's something. I'm going to run out of room on my little pile stack over there. And y'all don't be cheating and looking ahead just because how I'm doing this. Jordan Love, again, before whatever. Who cares? Still whatever looking card. This was me pulling stuff out. Yeah, I bought some 2020 packs. I was looking for some Joe Burrows. I was looking for... I forgot what I was looking for, to be honest with you. But I bought some 2020 packs just to see what I could get, if I could get anything crazy. But I did pull those cards myself. This I got... Oh, I am giving this to a friend of mine. This I just bought some right after the Panini event conference or whatever when they had all the silver packs. I bought a couple. No, just this one. Off of eBay, probably paid $30 for it. Got to CD Lamb. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I am surrounded by Cowboys fans. I'm going to give this to a friend of mine who is a Cowboys fan. It is what it is. Puka, again, he was hot at the time when I did it. Yes, this is a base parallel. Probably wasted some money doing that on a running back. Didn't know what I was doing back then. Just throwing stuff up there. Roast me in the comics. I don't mind. Really, roast me. Bijan. I will grade Bijan cards. I don't care if they're base. I don't care whatever. If they come back low, I'll be upset. But I am a Bijan Robinson fan. Hook 'em horns, and Bijan's a great guy. He's the only Longhorns jersey I own. I hope I get to shake the man's hand one day. He was a super great player for the Texas Longhorns. I think if we would have had him, he left a year early. I think if we would have had him that second year, we had a chance. Quint Ewers last year, I think we had a chance. It is what it is. Joe Burrow Orange. I pulled this card myself out of that same Panini Playbook stuff that you just saw. I think it was a Jordan Love a moment ago. I mean, this went straight from the box to a sleeve to a card saver to Panini. Like, we can look at centering real quick, but I don't know why this is an 8. Maybe it's off to the left and right. I don't think so. I'm not going to spend all day. It is what it is. Come on, Joey B, get us a ring. I got plenty of Joe Burrows ones. Again, Jordan Love was what it was. It is a sweet looking card though. It's a black. It's not a 101 black, but it's a prism black. It's cool. He still plays. I'm not a Packers fan, but he still plays. He'll probably end up somewhere else. I mean, after last year, the Sam Darnold effect, dude holding on to some cards, who knows? Comes back, gets a ring out of nowhere. I mean, he ain't going to the Hall of Fame with just that, but it is what it is. CJ Stroud base. I like CJ. Some quarterbacks, whatever. I'm not going to justify that one, but you know where I'm going with this. Rome. So I am a Rome fan. I have some really, really good friends that are Bears fans. Rome is good. He's a great fantasy player. And you know me, I'm a quarterback guy, but get a rookie auto of somebody hot. Bears have a big franchise, big fan base for that franchise. So hopefully that'll be worth something one day. Don't get me started on the Malik. It's a prismatic. I think that's why I graded it. At least it came back a 9. It is what it is. I won't spend a lot of time justifying. There's going to be a lot of roasting in the comments if anybody watches these. And feel free. I enjoy reading them. Again, quarterback craze. It's a base parallel, but it's a parallel, or variant, however you want to call it, but not numbered. He didn't have the worst year. I've seen worse out there. He didn't have the worst year. Here we go. Now, this one is probably worth something. PSA 10, Drake May, rookie, red and blue shock. Obviously, retail pack because of the shock. But, I wouldn't say case hit, but like blaster hits of that particular blaster for sure. But Drake May, PSA 10 rookie, we take that. We'll see. And I don't know if y'all can even know how to get a hold of me. Other than the Bijans, I would say these are all for sale. I'm open to offers, so let me know. Again, Xavier Worthy, wide receiver. Why'd you do that? Well, what did I say a minute ago? Hook 'em horns, and big fan of him. I'm actually just north of Austin, and he is from right up the road from me. So, Mr. Worthy, Central Texas native, PSA 10, and it's numbered not low, but hey, I'm certainly not a Chiefs fan, but I am a Longhorns fan. Another Bryce Young came back as an 8. Again, just a parallel. Nothing special about it. Not numbered. Not whatever. Oh, well, if it's a New York Giant, hopefully it's a Jackson Dart. I bought a few packs of these Revolution. They're neat looking cards. Like, again, this went straight from a pack to a sleeve. This probably came out of one of those Revolution promo boxes. Not too far off from like a advent calendar or the, you know what I'm talking about. Those weird boxes that you get from Sam's. One of those. This was definitely an older card I was sitting on. I sent it in because of the low grade, but yeah, like seriously, like Sky Moore, why did I do that? I don't know. It was sitting around. This was sitting in a box for a few years. It was a low grade. It was a rookie. It is what it is. Yeah, I shouldn't have wasted my money on that, especially coming back as an 8. But even if it came back as a 10, what's that worth? Who knows? Here's a Dart 10. Again, parallel, Revolution. Said didn't catch on. Maybe not a lot of people have them. I don't know. It is what it is. I've never seen any like really fancy Revolution cards. So all mine are more or less base. But it's a Dart 10. I don't think the pop is high on that because I don't think a lot of people graded Revolution. So it is what it is on that. Yay, more Tyler Show. Why did I do that? I don't know. Oh, I mean, okay. So this is a special Revolution. It's fancy. It's a swirl. It is in fact numbered. Okay, I literally just said I didn't see a bunch of those, and here we have 1 to 50. So Tyler Show rookie, numbered. Wait, is that a rookie? I think so. I don't know. I'm not gonna spend all day on that card. Oh, another Rome 10 auto. Boom, numbered. Any Bears fans out there? Boom. PSA 10. Rome. Rookie. To 49. Auto. How about that? Like I say, I like Rome. He's good. I like some running backs. I'm not a hater. Drake May 9. Purple Shock. Purple Shock. Still though, Drake May rookie. Shock. Purpley. Would have been a lot cooler if it was a 10. Some of these I'm passing up. They definitely offered a couple $100 on some of these. Jaden Daniels. I caught some crap in my last video because I said meh. And you know what? Meh. Well, I hope he does good. Obviously, you see I own some of the man's cards. This is a base parallel, but hey, it's a 10. I still don't think he's done anything to warrant any hype. Roast me all you want. Prove me wrong, Jaden Daniels. Prove me wrong. Bo Nix, PSA 10, base bomb squad. Rookie. Boom, boom, boom. I know plenty of Broncos fans. I'm going to hold on to this card. They're not going to get it from me. But I know plenty of Broncos fans. This one I pulled out of... I don't know baseball. I don't know baseball. This one I pulled out of a pack. I didn't know anything about it at the time. I realize now that this isn't super great. It's, this dude is... I don't know who this guy is, but I think he's already been retired by the time this card came out. I don't even know where this was sitting at. But I thought it looked cool. The only one of these I own. It's flashy. It's an 8. I don't know anything about this guy. I could Google him. Yes, I could. I didn't, but I could. Another Puka and another 9. Base Puka parallel. Roast away. Bijan die cut silver. And, these die cuts, especially the ones, we're adding so many more corners here. I don't even want to look. It's an 8. I don't care. It's a cool card. This is going to the PC, the personal collection. I like Bijan. And, that thing was a murder just getting into a sleeve. So I'm sure that the FUBAR is all on me there. Another Bijan. Got attention. Yes, just regular old base. Not even like any particular. Oh, okay, it's concourse. So just regular old, but I don't care. It's a Bijan PSA 10. How about that? Not even a rookie. But it is a rookie. It was a Bijan rookie, sorry. Oh, this one I thought was cool. I grew up in Houston, Oilers fan. It's an Earl Campbell to 10, first down. And, it got a 9. This was sitting in a box for a while. I know it ain't worth anything. I don't care. Earl Campbell, the Tyler Rose. Like I say, grew up in Houston. This guy was huge. I'm a child of the 80s. We all know who Earl Campbell is. I might send that one to my dad. Maybe he would like that. I don't know. But either way, I'm holding on to it. George Pickens, PSA 10. It's a laser. It is, if I remember correctly, numbered to something. There we go. Number to 75. I mean, Pickens is Pickens. What are you going to do? But it's a rookie. I sent it in because it was low numbered. I am fortunate that I got a 10 on it. No complaints there. Another Rome. Another 10. Not an auto, though. But hey, who cares? Blue fade, Rome Dunze. I think this. Yep, there we go. Oop. Did I have it right the first time? There we go, 249. I'm getting to the end of this box. It's a giant. Is it a dart? It is a dart. It's an 8. Ouch. Ouch. 8. I'm just going to take the blame on that one. I don't know what would have been wrong with it, but it is what it is. Hello, JJ McCarthy. Dude, I think I've spent more time on a NFL field than this guy, but hopefully he does well. But it's PSA 10. It's a green ice, and it's a Portals parallel green ice. Hey, come on, kid. You win it all. I'm totally okay. I've got a couple of JJ PSA 10 rookies. I'm in your corner, my friend. Woody Marks. Did I mention I was a Texans fan? Woody Marks, rookie. Bam, Optic, Pandora. It's a beautiful card. I don't know that Woody's going to have the world's greatest career, but he does well for the Texans. Hopefully he gets Earl Campbell status one day. I won't deny that from the man. Ashton Genty came back as a 9. It's not a base. It's a parallel, variant parallel, whatever you want to call that. Insert. There we go. I kept using the word parallel earlier. Insert. Sorry for everybody screaming at their screens because I was using the word wrong. This is an insert, but it's an insert parallel. There we go. Sorry. I'm not going to go back and edit this video, but I do apologize for anyone I may have offended. Why did I say Ashton Genty? I'm so worried about reading that part. Shador Sanders. Okay, now you all hate me. I'm not going to go back and edit this. Now you all hate me. Anyways, Shador rookie. Insert parallel Pandora. No, this is blue fluorescent. Sorry, orange fluorescent. I'm way off. I worked a lot today. It's been a long week in general. I'm going to catch a lot of hell for that. But you know what? Lessons learned, mistakes made. What is going to be it? I don't know why I graded this card. I thought it looked cool. This is a way late year for him in his career. Yeah, it's a Texans card, and it's numbered relatively low. Yeah, I guess it's pretty low. Yeah, it's definitely low, but it is what it is. I can't justify why I graded that card. And I'm sure I'm losing my audience here. You guys are fading off like, what is this guy doing? This is just an insert Puka base. Nothing special. I don't have a good justification for that one either. To add more comedic relief, I couldn't find my knife really quickly, so we're just going to use these scissors, and hopefully I don't hurt myself cutting the second box. Hey, all right. I think that went pretty well. It did. Sweet. Coming in the home stretch here. I had Shador. I said Ashton earlier. I wasn't even looking at the card. I was looking at the parallel. My bad, because I think I do have an Ashton Genty notoriety, which is where that came from, by the way. This one. This is unfortunate and awesome at the same time. This is a Carson Wentz rookie patch auto. That's a team logo patch. Beautiful card. Numbered to 10, 2 of 10. For a guy who does have a ring, he just didn't actually play in that game. Nick Foles came back and beat the Patriots that year, but this is his rookie. I got this off of Whatnot also. I want to say HitLab Breaks. I do want to give them props for that. I can't say for certain, but I think I did get this card from them. And again, came back as a PSA 10. Beautiful card. I don't even know that it has any value. Any Eagles fans out there, it's just a beautiful card. He's not going to get any better or worse, but he's not going to get any better. But this is a beautiful card. PSA 10. Team logo patch. Auto. 2 of 10. BEA Ute. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I just graded it for what it was. Another Bijan. This one's an 8 though, but it's my only Bijan RPA. And it's numbered. Whatever. Came back an 8. This was a Whatnot pull. Couldn't tell you from who. Definitely not. Well, it could have been Hit Lab. I don't know. But it's an 8. It's a really thicky. I'm not going to go over all the corners, but I still like the card. It's a Bijan. I don't care what it came back as. And it's my only Bijan RPA. These are all thick, it feels like. This Shador, they offered me 100 something for this one, RPA. The other one was a PSA 8, my other Shador RPA. And they offered me more for that one, even though they're both numbered. I don't know, but they offered me more for the other one. I think this one's actually a cooler card, but it is what it is. But they offered me 2 something. It was a combined number of like 350, I want to say, for both of them together, both of the Shador RPAs. This was another one that had been sitting in my collection for a while. Super low numbered, on-car auto, horrible auto. I don't even know who Danny Gray is. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't know who Danny Gray is. I was just sending shit off. That's what I was doing. I was just sending shit off. And here we are. T-Law. I think this is a rookie. 2020. No, I don't think so. Nope, it's not. It's to 75 T-Law. Graded 8. Is what it is. It was cool looking. I'm not going to justify that. This whole box is weird. Like, these are thicker slabs. Oh, well, I guess most of these are patches. That T-Law wasn't, though. Joe Milton, rookie patch 9. I don't remember what my justification in my head was at the time for that card. I don't know. This one I did get off of Whatnot. Not from the Hit Lab breaks, guys. I don't think. I think this was canceled breaks pull. I don't know anything about basketball. I did kind of recognize that name, though. I know it's not a rookie, but it is an auto. And it is numbered. Low to 75. There we go. And it's PSA 9. I don't know. Any basketball fans, let me know. I recognized his name. This is definitely a thickie. Another Joe Milton. Why did I do this? Hey, this one came back as a 10, though. Rookie patch. Ta-da, Joe Milton. Could have been drinking that day. I don't know. Drake May, PSA 9. Variant patch. Swatch variant pose for what that's worth, not the base pose, but Drake May rookie. Oh, last one, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. What did we save for last? J.K. Dobbins. I have no idea. I think it was it's a low number. 205. Why, oh why did he do that? Nobody knows. Nobody knows why he did that. But he did it. Anyways, thanks for bearing with me. I know I made a whole bunch of mistakes. Misread some stuff. I wasn't looking. I was talking. Whatever. I appreciate everybody's time. I have a bunch more cards coming back. Not like a big box of these though, but like 4 here, 5 there, 1 there. You know, some of them are kind of cool. Some of them, you know, even some baseball stuff because I did some Mickey Mantle chasing. So we'll see how they come back. I'll give you a video. Appreciate you. Bye.